Pastor Brad asked me this morning to talk to you about giving, and I'll get to that. A lot of you look at this place that we have, and you see the things that we get, and the love that we receive from these animals, and you think that life is always great. Well, let me tell you, it's not. There are other things that happen. In Job 1, we read, "The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away." Sometimes he taketh by things like our ignorance. For example, losing a couple goats to toxemia and their babies as well this spring. Maybe it's this week and the bird that we lost to a snake, or the other ones that the raccoons decided to play with. We are firm believers that sometimes things happen that aren't good, that sometimes things happen that are. This goose, she doesn't know she's sitting on duck eggs. She thinks they're goose eggs. But she believes that some new life is going to come. Don't you think that's faith? Don't you think that's what our Christian journey is about? Let me show you a quick video on something else. So did you see the eggs? It looked like a still shot, but if you have faith and you believe, then things happen. And in a few days, we'll have some more birds, some more chickens to run around and to love on. And yes, we'll probably lose some along the way. Giving costs. It's not always easy. In the last couple years, my health was lost, and some changes in life had to be made, and so we live here, and I don't have income. Well, I do have a little, and Rick works about 10 hours a week, so he has a little. But we keep on giving because we believe God acts on our faith. Let me show you another video. So Mommy Rabbit was living in expectation. She was getting ready for something to happen. She was believing for good things to come. Watch this one. Sweet Mommy, you were right, and you were wise to plan and expect. I hope that we do that we expect God to show up, that we act like it's time to do something. Rick and I continue to give to the church, believing that God is going to continue to bless us. And yes, sometimes we'll lose instead. But I believe that God is always good, and that's not going to change. So maybe we don't give once a week, it's once a month. And we only use one postage stamp. Instead of getting to put it in a plate, we put it in an envelope. But isn't God good? I want to encourage you to continue to give. Not to pay Brad's salary, even though it does. Not to pay for things like toilet paper that some of you received when you were hurting and in need. Or to keep lights on so that he can film the sermon, but to give because God is a giving God. God loves generous givers. God gave his son. I don't know that we can outdo that. I want to leave you with one last little video, actually two, to show you what expectation does, and to encourage you to be an encourager, like our mama goat with her 1-hour-old baby this morning. God bless you. May your giving heart reflect God's gifts to you and how much you love Him.